All right. So it is officially time to rebuild the Orlando Magic. They lost in the first round 4-1 to the Celtics, which was honestly solid enough that they even stole a game. This team went through a lot this season with the injuries to Paolo and Franz for multiple weeks at a time. Suggs got ruled out for the rest of the season a few months ago, and they gave KCP 3 years and $60 million, and he just wasn't really that good at all. But this team does have a lot of promise, a lot of hope for the future. They had one of the best defenses in the league this year and last year. And in this video, I can almost guarantee that Paolo and Franz will probably be here damn near the entire time, if not just the entire time. I love the defensive identity they have, so we just got to refine the offense a bit more and more. They do have 2 first-round picks this year, neither in the lottery though. All right, we have started off the video with a big body trade. Now let me tell you, this recording right now is 11 minutes long. I've been sitting here thinking, mocking, you know, I don't go into this with no thought. Now let me preface actually with something. So low-key, a player who's been mocked a lot to the Magic, as far as I've seen, that they kind of want is Anthony Simons. I think he's from this area too, like Orlando or somewhere around here. I think he'd be a good fit for this team, honestly. And I was about to go trade for him. He's on 1 year, $27 million. That's not terrible, especially because it's a 1 year. But then I was evaluating this team's contracts. We got Paolo, and this is the big one. Paolo's about to expire, so we have to re-sign him after the season. This adds on to the fact that Franz is already on a max. And Suggs, although this is a nice descending contract, it is still 30 plus, 25 plus million. So I decided, you know what? Let's just quadruple down. Let's bring in LaMelo Ball ASAP, because we had the nasty contracts we could trade for LaMelo. How I did this, we traded Isaac, KCP, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., and 2 future first-round picks. I actually didn't trade any current ones. Now, I was thinking maybe, you know, we make some trades to free up cap space for this year, but I wasn't sure how much we could possibly free up since we're already paying 2 dudes 35 plus mil, and I don't want to get rid of Anthony Black. I'm probably going to decline Mo Wagner's team option and bring him back. I signed this dude in a lot of rebuilds, but we're definitely keeping him around here, especially since his brother's here, and he's actually good in this game, both of them. And yeah, so welcome to the team, LaMelo Ball. Oh yeah, my other plan was going to be to trade for Anthony Simons. So hear me out. I was going to trade for Simons, right? He probably wasn't going to accept nearly as much money in the next offseason, but then I could have also went and signed impending free agent Trae Young. The problem is though, is like I just said, I'm about to sign Paolo to a contract extension that goes into that season. So would have got kind of ugly. It wouldn't have been possible basically, unless we traded Jalen Suggs. So I kind of want to keep around, at least for now, as much as I can. And even then, like, he's a valuable contract to trade as well. Shoot, we could probably trade him and some picks for Trae Young, but I don't need him no more. All right, well, I kept both of our picks in the first round. I could trade Gary Harris for a future first round pick right now since he makes $8 million, but I'll trade him if I need the money in this free agency, but I might hold on to him until next season because an $8 million salary almost could be valuable if we didn't make another trade in the mid-season. All right, it's time for the draft. What's crazy is it's almost time for the actual the draft lottery in real life. It's only like less than 10 days away, I think. I'm ready for some crazy stuff to happen. With our first pick, it's pretty foolproof. I'm going to draft Asa Newell. Dude, I draft a lot, but also say his name wrong every time. We are actually going to trade our next pick in Gary Harris to the Lakers for Rui Hachimura and their future first round pick. They just offered me this. I mean, there's some okay offers out here, but this is far and away to me the best one, especially for this team. For a team that has some offensive issues, Rui is going to unmuck up the offense, especially off the bench. So yeah, welcome to the team. And this is also the exact scenario I was talking about with Gary Harris. He his little bit of money he has on his contract helps us out to get a way better player. And the reason why we could trade for 11 million more is because we have a bunch of team options right now that aren't picked up, like Mo Wagner, Anthony Black, Corey Joseph. So we actually have some cap space, but just for this moment. This dude Rocky Safosky or whatever the hell his name is, #1 ranked in everything right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take him with our second round pick. And with the last one, we'll go with Mark Sears because he's always available and he always ends up pretty decent. So with our team options, obviously we're picking up Paolo, Anthony Black. Like I said, I am gonna decline Mo Wagner and we're just gonna re-sign him. Shout out to Corey Joseph. Probably won't re-sign him. Maybe I will though, honestly, on some veteran stuff. Caleb Houston, we could probably get you for less. And I guess Jed Howard's valued highly, so we'll pick him back up. All right, well, salute to Corey Joseph and Caleb Houston. We have signed some free agents and they're both gone. Shout out to Paolo, Franz, LaMelo, Suggs, and Anthony Black, all getting better in the offseason. We re-signed Mo Wagner on a 3-year minimum contract. I think I even front-loaded it like a real heathen. We got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Can obviously space the floor, and he's a really good defender, and he knows what Shea wants to do on the court. And then we also got Malik Beasley. Foolproof signing. This team needs guys who can kind of just go out there and just chuck threes a little bit more often than not. We're able to get him and Nickeil both on the MLE and then sign Mo Wagner to the minimum, and then that all worked out. Not the best sign of De Silva, only went up 1 overall in his second season, but he is 24. And yeah, the rest is the rest. We didn't sign anybody else. This is a rotation we're going to start with. LaMelo, Franz, and Paolo all getting 35 minutes a game. And you got Suggs and Golga rounding out the starting 5 with Anthony Black, Rui, Malik Beasley, Nickeil, and Mo Wagner leading the bench. I know we have some other good bench players as well, maybe like Howard or De Silva, but for now we're going to see what the veterans can do that we literally just signed. Damn, I forgot to re-sign Paulo. Oh, I forgot to do it in the offseason. Damn. Well, they let me re-sign Anthony Black, which is kind of random, but I could let you prove that if you deserve this contract, but we're gonna just do it. I'm gonna have to re-sign Paulo in free agency, but that's okay since we already have LaMelo anyways. Season begins and we have, okay, we just lost 2 games, but we hadn't lost a game for like the first 10 or 12. We are the best team in the league far and away right now, or at least best in the East. I mean, look at this. We just beat Boston and OKC back to back. Paulo and LaMelo cooking the Thunder. We have kept our identity as the second best defensive team in the league after the Spurs, but we are better offense than them. Although we are 8th in offense. I mean, the Nuggets are number 1, but we're just so much of a better defensive team that we are currently number 1 in the conference, number 1 in the league in overall wins, losses. So much so I really, and this is the thing with this team is they're all so young. We don't have to rush anything. Even the role players I signed, they aren't too old. I don't think we don't have a 30-year-old on the roster. LaMelo and Paulo are leading the way. Franz right behind him. He's averaging 16, 5, and 4. His game combined with LaMelo's, Franz specifically, would be really good because he can play really well off the ball, like cutting and stuff. According to the advanced stats, the lowest contributor on the team is Goga in the rotation, but I'm not meticulous about it right now or nothing. We're just going to keep letting it rock. Plus, he might be playing really good defense. Who knows? I mean, he's averaging a steal and a block and a half per game. Although his interior defense is a 66, so that's not really that good. But his block is a 92 and his rebounding is good. Rui actually wants to re-sign. I'll do it honestly. I mean, at this point, if this core is playing this well, yeah, welcome back. Jet Howard also wants to re-sign. Now this will accept his last year team option, but also give him $8 million a year after that. I mean, he must get really good or something if he wants this much. And like I said, we're already kind of in a salary bad spot regardless. So yeah, welcome back, I guess. Oh, he declined. It doesn't really matter if he's mad at me. He doesn't play anyways. Here you go. Speaking of players getting mad who don't play, I remember I met Enes Kanter like a week before. If anybody was around in like 2019, just watching basketball, there was a game where he subbed in and he wasn't expected to, and he kissed the Knicks logo. Enes Kanter really thought he was like LeBron of New York. It was crazy. And as a kid, it was fun to watch, like the antic. I always said this because as we have no other contract extensions. This is a trade deadline. I don't think we're gonna do anything. I mean, we're about 3 to 10 games better than almost everybody else in the conference. We're just gonna let it rock and see what happens. But as a kid, if you'll know my lore by now that I was running like a Knicks page and everything for like 5 years on Instagram before YouTube started working. But the most fun part about it, like even in the early days when like Melo and Phil were beefing, was just that the community and like the drama. It was like a real life crackhead drama TV show. Jokic won MVP, Flag won Rookie of the Year, Harden won 6th Man of the Year with the Pacers, Booker won Clutch Player of the Year, and Jamal Mosley Coach of the Year, 62 wins. We did it, and I think it just said we were 1 game better than the Spurs. We did not have any All-NBA players, which usually is a good sign, but we are first in the conference against Chicago. All right, I mean, I guess they also lost Giddey, and Giddey's usually pretty good in this game. I don't think our rotation needs any changes really. They don't, yeah, see, they want to give Paulo like 2 more minutes. They also want to start Mo Wagner. I never really looked at this, but honestly, I'm going to leave most of the stuff the same. I took 2 minutes from Goga and gave them to Paulo. That was it. And they're both starters anyways. We won the hell out the first game. I don't even know why I simcasted it. Probably going to win every game in the series, right? Yeah, 4-0. See you, Chicago. 2nd round playing New York. I trust our team defensively. Now, Goga against Cat is kind of nasty, but against any team, if we really needed to, though, we could run a small ball lineup, honestly. We could put in Rui and put Paulo at the center. I don't give a damn. The Knicks are crazy good in the game, though, virtually. So, but look at this. A late 4th quarter cut. I think we got, oh God, we might not have it. Does Jalen Brunson have the ball? Oh God, they have the ball with 28 seconds to go. You know what? I'm gonna just see if they make, oh my goodness, they made a 3. Marjan made a 3. Marjan Beauchamp, whatever the hell his name is. Why the hell is he even in the game? With 0 minutes, someone fouled out and he subbed in and hit a 3. What a guy. Jalen Brunson and Cat fouled out. All right, well, we're gonna jump in. Screw it. 23 seconds to go. Let's see if we can hit a shot. We're about to have a nasty lineup in. I already know. As long as Paulo's in there, though. Actually, I guess, is it gonna be him or LaMelo? I didn't even think about this. Whatever. Either way, LaMelo is actually guarded by Bridges. What's his name? Brunson being fouled out is actually detrimental to us right now. And Ball is trying to get to it. He's gonna dribble it back out. And yeah, they have Khalil Ware on. How the hell did they get him? All right, well, 8 seconds to go. LaMelo is dribbling the air out the ball. He's gonna get to the rim on McHale, and he makes the layup. Knicks have no timeouts. LaMelo Ball. 5 seconds to go, though. There's a lot of time to bring the ball up the court. McHale's gonna stop it. Oh my goodness, the set shot at half. If he would have made that, I know we've seen Steph Curry make that shot on this channel, but if he would have made that, I would have been sick. Well, very, very good first jump in impression for LaMelo Ball. And we are gonna win the second game by 23 points. Paulo with 37 on 13 for 15. 18 shooting. Brunson with 33 as well. Next game, we win again by 1. I just simmed through it. You know, LaMelo fouled out of this game in 26 minutes and we still won by like this. And we are going to win another game. And so far, we have not lost a game in the playoffs, but it is time to play Boston. There's actually, I feel like every time I see them, they usually are not starting Drew anymore. They usually get a replacement, but because Drew falls off a bit after year 1. And, hey, forget him though. 30, 11, and 5 by Paolo. We win game 1. He outplays Tatum. We get a rematch of last year's matchup, except now we got a star point guard and we got our team healthy. Drew was actually out for one of the 2 of the games against the Celtics in real life though, as we're actually going to lose game 2, our first loss. All right, we are down by 1 with 2:04 to go. Big game here, obviously. And as you can see, they're telling me to start Mo Wagner, but I'm not switching nothing at this point, obviously. Where, you know, also too, like we can't underestimate the concept of having a rebounder in the starting, a bit better a rebounder at least, more physical maybe. LaMelo back out. Paolo's gonna shoot the 3 quickly and make it. Okay, Paolo. You know what's funny? Paolo and Franz both have the same thing that frightens me with the Knicks sometimes, with like OG or Mikhail, is that like they have like a bit more clunky jump shots where it's like I'm kind of scared like for them to pull up in certain scenarios, but nonetheless. Anyways, oh my goodness, look at Franz clamping up Jason Tatum for the charging foul. And this is the entire playoffs. I have yet to change a matchup, and honestly, I don't really feel compelled to. We got big body players at every position. Only thing I could see is if, you know, there was an elite player at the 1. Oh my goodness, LaMelo. Speaking of an elite player at the 1, and Drew Holiday's not in the game right now. They got Pritchard out here. But yeah, speaking of elite players at the 1, there goes LaMelo. But I would switch Suggs onto, like, if we play, I don't know, Steph Curry. Anyways, Franz guard up on Jaylen Brown now. They switch the lineup, so he's at the 3, and he's gonna spin and lose. Oh, he gets the rebound though. Jaylen Brown back up. He misses, but he gets fouled. That's a great board. Can't even lie. Brown at the line. The first one is good, and the second one. By the way, I always hate Jaylen Brown's free throw in 2K. Whenever I use the Celtics or anything, he has such like a slow. But there's no like trigger point of like when it's about to release. It's kind of like Chuck Hayes. It's kind of crazy to compare him to, but whatever. Anyways, LaMelo pull up for 3. He misses that one. It's a bad LaMelo shot. We're gonna have to live with that, I guess. And Tatum behind the back to the rim. Oh my goodness, no contest the whole way, damn near. The behind the back lost Jalen Suggs, and then nobody picked up in time. And that was all in a quick fast break scenario. Well, just like that, the game is tied again. LaMelo's gonna take it to him again. LaMelo, he gets, wow, a late foul on Pritchard as Porzingis got the weak side block. We just got bailed out as LaMelo's gonna miss one. Ball don't lie, I guess. We get one though. Pass up. Derek White with a lot of room for 3. That is good. That is a very Derek White shot. With 53 seconds to go, they take the 2-point lead. We can either go up 2-1 or down 2-1 right here, right now. Game is on the line. LaMelo against Pritchard, by the way. Like, you really got to get to it. You got Peyton Pritchard on you. He's going to shoot another 3, and he misses another 3. Crackhead LaMelo Ball. If he don't just get to the rim. Anyways, Pritchard's trying to get to the rim now. He's stuck in the paint. He passes it back out to Brown. Jalen against Franz. Jalen off the screen from Porzingis goes baseline. Oh, he gets some room. He's going to try and hit a little step through. Nope, back out to White. White, 4 seconds. White in the post. White over the screen. White with some room from 3. And that is off. Rebound by Paolo. No timeouts, actually. And down by 2. This is it. Paolo with the ball in his hands. He's going to give it to LaMelo. LaMelo, 6 seconds. They're setting this whole elaborate play. Never mind. Just a screen by Paolo. LaMelo, another 3. LaMelo, please. We need 1. And there it is. 0.2 seconds. LaMelo Ball. We're going to live by the 3 and die by it, I guess. And today we live. 0.2 seconds. They can't get a shot off. 2K's not smart enough to run a lob play, and it wouldn't matter maybe anyways. Pass in, it doesn't matter. Pritchard, half court, it's all. And final score, this Magic win. Respect to Anthony Black, but if he was starting at the 1, this would not have went like that. Or I guess Suggs would have been taking these shots, but thank God he isn't. 26. Actually, Suggs has some pretty clutch moments in his career and college career. 26 from Paolo, 25 and 11 from LaMelo. And I mean, it was just a battle. They played well. We played well. All right, 2-1 lead in the conference finals, and we are going to go up 3-1. Paolo with a career high 18 boards is what the social damn, and Tatum had won his matchup. 8 for 23 from Tatum as well. Can we finish this off? We are going to a 9-point win, and we are going to the finals against Minnesota. Paolo 28, 11 and 6 on 1 steal, 57% from the field, 75 from the free throw line, and 45 from 3. And Ant Edwards was cooking in the Western Conference, and he beat San Antonio, who I want to say was the only other 60-win team. Yeah, I didn't know know if the Wolves had 60 wins either, but we're going to play against the typical Wolves that are always mad good in 2K with Rob Dillingham, Ant Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid starting right now. I believe I just saw they still have Gobert though. I mean, they have to. Yeah, there he is. And they got Russell Westbrook. That was their one free agent signing. They re-signed Naz Reid and they got Russell Westbrook. And they got Moses Moody. Oh, they traded for him. Any other big trades this year? I really just want to see the normal ones though. Mayo quickly for Norman Powell back to the Raptors. They traded DiVincenzo for him. I mean, I actually don't know if I like that trade for him because they kind of needed DiVincenzo's playing the one for him and now they don't have it. Oh wait, they have Westbrook. That's why. Okay, yeah. All right, game 1 in Orlando. Are we about to get sunned? Are we playing the weak East all year and we not ready for the West? Oh boy, I don't know. We are gonna lose it by 10 points. Game 1, Moses Moody with 21. Okay, you know what? I'm not panicking because that's a crazy game. Nikhil though, actually their former guy. That's why they had to get Moody because Nikhil replaced him or took it, whatever, left. Actually tell me to get more minutes than Nikhil right now, but I'm not gonna panic though. We're gonna keep it pushing. Same team that's lost like 1 game this whole playoffs. Come on, there we go. There we go. We literally have lost now 2 games, right? 38 from Paolo, by the way, on barely any misses, 4 misses. Paolo is probably like my favorite 2K archetype type player in a simulation because he just gets to the rim, gets to a bucket, no strings attached. And yeah, so second loss of the thing. They're actually telling me to not switch the lineup now. So they've come along. They've come around to my rotational stuff. And we are going to win this by 7 points, 25 from Paolo. And by the way, Ant obviously is guarded by what's his name? And is Russ starting? Yeah, they're starting Russ now. But Ant is obviously guarded by Suggs right now. So there is that to consider as well. And Suggs is our best defender perimeter wise for sure. And wow, defense might win a championship. 36 though from Paolo. We can't act like the offense ain't there. Malik Beasley sneaking it up. Shout out to Malik Beasley, by the way. What a funny guy in the playoffs, man, in real life. And 3 minutes to go. Close game. You know, I'm gonna jump in now. This could be the last 2 minutes of the season, or it could be a detrimental last 2 minutes where we, you know, blow the series. Who knows? It's only, I mean, it's 3-1, but you never know. It's basketball. You just saw what almost happened to the Warriors in real life. Oh, by the way, too, I meant to say this earlier, but shout out to all the Magic fans, you know, polluting my comments talking about you forgot about the Magic. The only reason this video is taking a week to do is because there was 3 elimination games last Tuesday. So I did 2 videos on that day. And then I don't think either team got eliminated, honestly, because the Pistons won and I think it was the Rockets. I could be wrong though. On that day specifically. And Ant is going to shoot a fall away 3 and misses it. Franz is tired as hell. Go ahead and pass that ball off then. Yeah, there you go. LaMelo against Russell Westbrook. Can Russell hold LaMelo? LaMelo to the rim, layup, no, and 1. 5th foul on Westbrook, by the way. Honestly, keep him in. Matter of fact, though, nah, actually, we want Rob Dillingham in the game. That's food. There you go. Rob Dillingham can't guard LaMelo. All right, Edwards against Suggs. He's going to step it back to the left. He's trying to get around him. Oh, okay, nice little behind the back move. He's not getting any momentum, though. No room. Back out to Randle. Randle against Paolo. Back out to Westbrook. Westbrook, does he have a 3 in him? He's going to take the ball, though. He's going to get the screen from Naz Reid. Russell Westbrook, the deep mid-range shot, and that is good. Russell Westbrook bails out the possession. 1:20 to go, and LaMelo again to the rim. Layup again. LaMelo Ball is torturing defenders. It being Russ, and Naz Reid's not getting a damn block. So 3-point lead, 1:15 to go, and Ant Edwards to the rim behind the back, step back. He's gonna go to a between the legs to the left side. That was a beautiful move. He got him off balance and went to the left with it, got around him. Easy money for the dunk. Can't even hate. 1 minute to go. I would have been hate if it was a foul though. 1 minute to go. Up by 1. LaMelo to the basket again. He's gonna keep going. He's just gonna keep going. He misses. He gets the board back out. Goga with 2 on him right now. Someone's got to be open. It's Jalen Suggs, top of the key. He missed it at the Cash Nasty shot. Pass up to Clark. Clark to the corner. Anthony Edwards falls away. It's off. Rebound by Franz. 36 seconds to go and we have the lead. Pass up to Paolo. Paolo against Randle. He's trying to get to the rim. He's gonna take some BS. He misses it, but he dunks it back on Randle. Paolo Banchero with the dunk back on Julius Randle on his own putback off his own miss. He just rose up on that old man. Oh my goodness. Now go to the photo moments. Oh yeah, look at this. Paolo goes up on Julius with a nasty shot attempt, but Julius was a victim. I don't even want, there's no way good to finish that sentence. Anyways, 3-point lead, 29. Give it to Russ. Give it to Russ. Russell Westbrook, huge shot right here, incoming. All right, come on. Suggs on Edwards. They take a time. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen the 2 timeout 2K cheese in a little while. That's crazy. They took the double timeout and waste their last one, especially when you potentially could go miss this shot and go down, what, 5? That is a huge timeout to waste. Why is Jalen Clark in the game? I don't know. McDaniels must have fouled out. Yeah, probably. Pass in to Edwards. Edwards, he gets some room. He goes back left. He's trying to go to the rim, actually. Steps it back. He passes it down to Clark. Clark, layup. Okay. Okay. That's not a bad shot. Granted, you don't have a timeout. And we're going to make Suggs shoot the free throws. I don't know if I agree with this. Should have probably given him LaMelo, but all right. Suggs, the first one is good. All right. Suggs, the second one at the line. It is off. Rebound by Naz Reid. Clark with the ball. What will they do? Will they take another 2 or will they take a 3 and try and put us in the dirt? Oh my goodness. Franz picked him up. Ant pulls up and he misses. Anthony Edwards with the blunder. Anthony Edwards misses the game-winning shot, or game-tying shot, and Franz at the line. The first is good. Will the Wolves have another chance? No, they will not. Down by 4 unless we foul. This game should be over with. Russell Westbrook, can he draw one? We're going to leave Randall open for the 3. That is good. Okay, wait, actually, they do still have a shot if they foul fast enough. I mean, they have more than enough of a shot with like a half-court shot. Not to say shot so many times. All right, the pass is into LaMelo. They're going to foul him, and that's Westbrook's foul out, which probably is better. I might trust Rob Dillingham more on a half-court shot. LaMelo hits the first, and regardless, they're going to have to take a full court, so it'd be very, oh my goodness. But wait, Randall up to Edwards. Edwards for the 3. It is off, and we have won the championship. That was not a strategic miss because there was way too much time for that to be a good miss. And oh my goodness, we damn near just lost the game. But the Orlando Magic are your 2026 champions. Now, someone can fact check this. I don't know if I've won the championship first year in damn near any of these. I always want to. I always gear the team up crazy. But funnily enough, this was just one trade, or what, 1.5, I think, with Rui. Yeah, I mean, I guess 2 trades with Rui, and then just the re-signing of Mo Wagner, Nikhil, and what's his name, Malik Beasley, playing the exact same center rotation but without Wendell, and we win the championship. Orlando Magic, these are the best team. I just felt like, you know, we had to optimize for real. Nah, I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't think we were gonna win the ring or be this good year 1. That's why I was trying to get Simons and just kind of ease it in for a year. But this is a welcome surprise though. Orlando Magic, your champions. Paolo, obviously, I mean, maybe LaMelo could have won it, but Paolo is the finals MVP. He won the Eastern Conference MVP as well. Maybe we can get him a regular season one, who knows? Probably not, but he does stuff the stat sheet enough where it could be possible. 24 from LaMelo, 23 from Franz, and 22, 10, and 5 from Paolo. All shot decently enough. Suggs didn't though, but that's all right. Matter of fact, let me go see. Yeah, Edwards 8 for 24, a little Kobe tribute, and that's all due to Jalen Suggs. So we'll take the trade off there. I'd rather Ant struggle than Suggs play like damn Michael Jordan. I mean, maybe I would like that actually. Paolo with 29, 7, and 4, 54 from the field, 79 from the free throw, and 33 from 3 in this series. And funnily enough, the playoff stats are glitched for a few players, but they're not for the main 4 at least. So here you go. I mean, you can see Paolo in the playoffs averaged 26 and 9, LaMelo averaged 20 and 7, Franz averaged 18, 6, and 4, and Suggs with 14. Obviously, the glitch is that a lot of these guys, it says they have a lot of games played for some reason. Let me see the finals actually. Yeah, we actually, crazily enough, we didn't really shoot well. Look, Anthony Black 39%, 35 from Suggs, 39 from Beasley, but 54 from Paolo and 51 from Franz is enough. Plus the fact that obviously, I mean, we had to be the best defensive team, right? Yeah, we were the best defensive team by a little bit over the Knicks, who we beat, and we're also the second best offensive team just to OKC, who lost in the first round at Denver. So that's also kind of a skewed sample size, which this is actually a preview of the next round in real life. So hey, shout out to Jokic, 44, 22, and 14, but he lost to the Spurs. Well, year 1 ring, obviously we're gonna try and, you know, get better, but also though, ideally would probably just be to run back the same exact rotation. No one's gonna get worse, I don't think. So it might be best that, you know, what team has the luxury to run back the same rotation multiple years in a row after winning a championship? That usually doesn't happen. Usually a player wants to go, like Bruce Brown with the Nuggets, for example, right? You know what's funny? I actually did want to sign Chris Paul, but I totally forgot. Like when I was starting this, one of my main thoughts was, oh, I want to get Chris Paul. Oh, you know what though? That was when I was thinking about trading for Simons. I was like, I need to get a facilitator like off the bench. But draft lottery, I don't think I traded for no picks, right? No. Thunder get the first pick on some. Do I hate real quick? I might hate. I'm gonna go hate. This is gonna be my video where I hate, because I played this ethically. I'm not gonna let the Thunder take the Jazz Jazz pick, and I'm not even gonna let the Knicks take the Wizards pick. You know what's funny though? The Thunder genuinely do have both of these picks. I'm pretty sure if there's another, this is a crazy story for the lottery in 9 days from now. So the Sixers pick is top 6 protected, I want to say, but they're currently at 5. So if they fall to 7 or anything lower, their pick goes to the Thunder this year in real life. I'm not talking this is hypothetical, but I would assume it's probably unprotected next year or something if that's the case. So yeah, they genuinely own all these picks, which is wild. And I'm pretty sure the Knicks traded this Wizards pick to the Timberwolves for Cat, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was like a Pistons pick or something. I don't know. But after that, I think everything else is legit. But yeah, I don't think, actually, no, I did keep our first round pick. It's just 30th now. I didn't think we were going to be that good. I'm going to show you just how ethically I'm playing this. We could trade Hassan Newell, who was the 16th pick last year, plus the 30th pick, plus our first next year for the 4th pick in the draft, which I think is worthwhile. But you know what? I'm not going to do it. We not moving like these teams, you know, these heathen. We just playing real hoop. We already got our ring too, so it's not like I'm really chasing nothing. All right, well, I scouted a random bunch of people. Josiah Mosley. Isn't our coach name's Mosley? It's spelled different, but I think it is, right? I'm not forgetting his first name right now. Jamal Mosley. Yeah. Maybe this is his son. Who knows? Probably not, but 72 overall, and he has all-star potential. I think he's like the only, here goes one more, but he's like the only player left with all-star potential. He's 72 overall. I'm gonna take him. Josiah Mosley. Welcome to the Magic. Matter of fact, we had a pick like 3 picks later, and we're gonna draft the other dude with all-star potential, King Fleming. The last pick in the second round, we're gonna draft Noah Kufis. Matter of fact, will someone offer me some for this? You know, I can do these 2 seconds right here for 2 seconds from, we'll do the Spurs. Actually, they're good. I'll go with the Pistons. It really doesn't matter. Anyways, I just didn't want it the last pick in the draft. I think we're gonna be kind of tight on roster spots, but we'll keep these 2 dudes. The actual one to decline, Tristan Da Silva, Mark Sears, all of them, but I'm gonna accept them all for now. Obviously, we're gonna try and bring back Paolo. What do you mean try? We're bringing back Paolo. I'm gonna attempt to front load his contract rather than give him anything. We'll max it. Screw it out. This is the max, I guess. So there you go. And he'll accept this. It's front loaded instead of this jet. You can see how much more money we saved. This is 5 years and only 8 million more. I wouldn't have offered him first day, but the Jazz did, so whatever. And I don't feel that bad because I couldn't have signed my guy Simons anyways. He wants way too much money. Granted though, I really don't want to sign anybody. Might sign Mitchell Robinson for some assurance if we need to. Oh, Nikhil's a free agent? I didn't even realize. Oh my God, I gotta go get him back. All right, I got back Nikhil on a 4-year front loaded deal for like $3 million a year. He's gonna be around for a while. So we retain our actual rotation. I'm not even gonna sign anybody else in this period, and let's just see. We have 17 players on the roster right now, so I'm probably just gonna see who does or doesn't get better in a few moments at the player progression and then trade from there. Oh, for now though, I'll re-sign my guy Goga, you know, our starting center, championship center. Still gonna steal money from him though. And I don't think I'm gonna sign anybody else. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Apollo and LaMelo both get a little bit better. Anthony Black goes up by 2, Suggs up by 1, Jet Howard up a few. So this is a moment of truth because damn, Rockies Zaflowski or whatever the hell went up by 6 overall. This might be our future center, our center of the future, whatever. I think for the 2 roster spots, I'm gonna trade Da Silva and Mark Sears because they both just kind of, okay, we have made a bit of a, not an overpay actually, I won't even say that, just a big trade off the whim randomly, right? I wouldn't say big trade, but like a very interesting one. So I thought about it, I was like, okay, we should just do a 3-for-1 to bring our roster to 15 slots, but then get rid of 2 players rather than getting picks. I don't want picks right now. I was like, you know what if we do a 3-for-1? It just came to my mind, and we stumbled upon it going through the trade finder, but he wasn't in the trade finder. I ended up amending some stuff. We have traded for Matas Buzelis from the Bulls. We have traded Jet Howard, Tristan Da Silva, and Mark Sears for Matas Buzelis. I like the way this dude's game is. I feel like he would fit this team really well. And I don't know if as of right now there was a route where well, I just said we wanted to trade Da Silva and Mark Sears. Now, ideally, I would have traded those 2 and one of these rookies we just drafted. I kind of wanted to keep Howard. He was cool. But instead though, we got as our like future dude that's going to enter the rotation off the bench is Matas. He's already at 83 and he's a power forward. So if I move him to small forward, he's only going to get better. He went up by 3 overalls just 3 seconds ago. So yeah, we got him now. And I'm not going to force him in the rotation, but I'm going to give him a few minutes in the bench. And I only say that because our rotation worked so good last year. I don't want to mess it up. I know it might seem like a bit of overkill, but we are going to give Matas just 8 minutes at the end of the bench. It kind of fits in with everybody else still getting a pretty similar amount of minutes as they were last year, and still 35 each to LaMelo, Suggs, and Paolo. I mean, LaMelo, Franz, and what am I talking about? This year, we started off a bit less convincingly, but we're still actually currently #1. Oh, well, I guess #2 now, but you know, jumping up and around from that seed. The one player who's playing much worse so far is Rui. So this is the direct player that we could have replaced by Matas if I wanted to just make the move now. This is what I decided to do. I moved Rui down to 6 minutes, gave Matas 12, and then the rest is basically basically the same. I kind of divvied up some minutes elsewhere as well. But I mean, we're still first. So at the deadline, we're 37-16, a few games in front of the Pistons and the Knicks. We are the best team in the league again. This year so far, once again, Paolo, LaMelo, and obviously Franz leading the way. And yeah, I think Mata's taking Rui's spot is still justified because he's shooting better overall from the field. This was like the perfect trade too, because what if we ran into this and like this problem with Rui and we didn't have a backup? I mean, I guess we could have played Jet Howard. So this is a new rotation. I've decided to just remove Rui entirely. We're gonna let him just steal money from us and sit on the bench and mentor or whatever. Matter of fact, speaking of mentoring, I went ahead and assigned some actually, as you can see by a few of them, and I rarely ever do that. So it's really me showing love and affection to the Orlando Magic. We're actually losing a lot of games right now, but whatever. Luka Doncic wins MVP with the Blazers. De'Aaron Fox, 6th man of the year, and Jamal Mosley, coach of the year. 59 wins, good enough to get the coach of the year. LaMelo just barely made the All-NBA third team. We'll take it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting Apollo an MVP if you can't make the All-NBA team, though, to be fair. All right, first round playing Kai Jones in the Miami Heat. They do have Shaedon Sharp now, though. I'll give them that. We are gonna, okay, 3-1. 3-2. Okay, we lost 2 games in the first. You know what? Nah, I'm not letting it slide. What was going on? Mo Wagner, 41. Damn, just both centers were just mediocre. If we did lose this year, that's the obvious place to be upgraded is the center. I mean, I've kind of just been letting it slide because we've been so good everywhere else and because we won a championship. But actually, Goga he did pretty well this year. Mo was pretty good. All right, second round playing the Knicks with Kevin Durant. The obvious is that they must have traded OG for him. They traded OG and a second round pick for KD, and KD was on the Lakers, by the way, and KD is not retiring, so he's gonna be here for at least 2 more years, or at least 1 more year. So this is gonna be an Eastern Conference rival, and they have Peyton Watson at the 3 now, so they don't lose a ton defensively, but a little bit offensively at that position. As we're gonna win game 1 by 5, but it's 143 to 148. What the hell was up with this game? Paolo with 38. I don't know if anybody could have played bad if both teams. Okay, Suggs did, and Brunson was 9 for 23. That's not that bad though. Bridges had 34. KD only had 19, but like everybody was cooking. Well, that's how we win game 1. Game 2, okay, we've got a little bit of control in it, but not really. You know what though? We're playing good in the clutch. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. We're stealing his powers. 32 from Paolo, 39 from KD in the loss. They're gonna take the next game by 10. Brunson with 36, which by the way, yeah, that's another. I did not change that matchup, and oh my goodness, we might need to. But you know what? I'm not gonna panic. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Brunson with 40. Okay, fine. I'm gonna put Suggs at the 1. I'm not even gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna do that. Didn't even do the matchups. We won by 20. Brunson, he still played good, so it doesn't matter, but whatever. Let's just hope that keeps working. One more game, and we are going to get that one more game. 37-point win. Brunson was 9 for 27 in this game, so Suggs a much better job, even though he's doing like nothing. I had 10 assists, actually. Good job filling out. I mean, he is a point guard, technically. I think he's still more of a 2, but he's a good ball handler, though. All right, we were playing the Cavs. The Cavs, shout out to, I just read on my phone that they have a lot of injuries for game 2, which is wild. They said Mobley and DeAndre Hunter might not play in game 2 against the Pacers, which is wild. So a big narrative against the Pacers that they keep playing injured teams, and well, it might continue. And it's sad because the Pacers are, I mean, they won the first game pretty legitimately, even though Garland was out though, to be fair. But yeah, game 2, and obviously the matchups are good because we got Suggs guarding Donovan Mitchell. And I don't know how the Cavs did in the regular season, but shoot, hey, playoffs, here we go. Game 1 win, 42-10 from LaMelo. And yeah, they were, oh, okay, they were, wait, we tied? Oh, snap. Okay, they were pretty good. They're pretty good. Well, this is not going to be a walk through the park. And yeah, they're definitely running through the park on this one. They are going to win the next game by 9 points, 25-11 from Garland, 33-7 from LaMelo. I feel like we've been seeing LaMelo play better than Paolo in this playoff specifically. But watch, Paolo probably cooked in this game. That's why we won, huh? Paolo 32-6-9, LaMelo 25-10. This is against Evan Mobley for Paolo too, which is a hell of a matchup. Oh my goodness. The next game we win by 50. We are up 3-1. Can we finish it off? We do. 10-point win. The Magic, we are just an unflappable team. I've heard old heads say that saying before. I hope it is right. I think the Warriors won, but they gave Jokic the conference MVP. They did. And the Warriors with 82 overall, Jimmy, Podziemski, Kuminga, Nick Richards, and Curry. They were the 5th seed. They have DiVincenzo back. Oh yeah, right. They traded for him from Moody. They also have Oubre back, and then Colby Jones and Kareem Lopez, and that's Keon Johnson. Thought it was Keldon. This should be a walk through the park, but they're in the finals, so yeah, it's not. Of course it's not. Oh wait, didn't I say I would switch Suggs on to Curry if we ever played him? I think we got this one. Hold on. Okay, we win by 1. 36 from Paolo. My goodness, and no one else showed up. Curry and DiVincenzo actually were trying to carry the way. Screw it. We're just gonna keep it. We're not even gonna switch none. We're just gonna keep going. Game 2, we win by, what is this, 7, 8, 28 from Franz. Franz doesn't always have the biggest games. I feel like he's definitely taking that, you know, back seat to LaMelo and Paolo, but it doesn't matter though, as long as we keep winning. As we're not gonna win this game, we lose by 2 at the end. when we nearly came back. Just get one more game in, 130 to 98. This is crazy. This is actually wild. The Orlando Magic. Hey, Magic fans, was it worth it? Was the week wait worth it? Like, damn, because y'all are about to be 2026 and 2027 NBA. I'm just so happy for this team. I jumped in for no reason. Oh yeah, come on, LaMelo. I'm about to take that LaMelo half-court shot. No 8-second violation. LaMelo half-court shot. Bang. My bad, LaMelo. Season over for them, for us, for everybody, because we are the champions. The Orlando Magic with the same starting lineup with Goga, Mo Wagner, real hoopers, 59 wins, just enough. Kelly Oubre, I'm sorry. It's all right, man. Maybe next year or the next year. And we got a young, improving Mataz now off the bench who has also solidified. That's another great storyline for the season. Jalen Suggs is like 5'3" right now for some reason because they always do this. But now we got another young player come off the bench over Rui. Sorry, Rui. And it worked. It brought us to another championship. LaMelo Ball, it looks like, is going to win this year's finals MVP. Respect. I did say he was playing better than Paolo throughout a lot of the playoff. And he did also make an all-NBA team. He got 27 in this game. And where's Curry? 6 for 13, 19 points. That's all right, I guess. It's not enough, though. And LaMelo, 21, 6 and 7 with a steal on just 42%. But that's okay, I guess, if we won in 5 games. Here's the playoff stats as a whole. Paolo did average more points and more efficient than LaMelo. But LaMelo, though, in general, I think Paolo won the conference MVP again. I could be wrong, but yeah. Or was it Franz? No, wait, no, it wasn't. What am I talking about? Anyway, the only player it says was a negative contributor was Malik Beasley in the playoffs, but I think it's because he gets like really no other counting stats except for points. But he shot good from the field and from 3, good enough at least. Definitely not what's it called? We won a championship, so I'm not over here. Look at how valuable these 3 are. LaMelo, Paolo, and Franz. They're really just leading the team. And yeah, Beasley was in the negatives in the regular season too. But once again, I don't really care. Maybe this dude Rocky Safowski can start next year. Not start. What am I talking about? He's not starting. Paul Reed retired. USA. Team USA. What the hell? What is this about? I actually opted to not trade for other first round picks, right? So we don't have any. I could have maybe got some in the lottery this year if I traded instead of Mataz or whatever, but I definitely don't regret it. We still have the 30th pick. We do have a Lakers first next year though, and they lost Luka, so that might be big. They had the 8th pick this year, but they gave it to Utah. I think that's in the Westbrook trade that one year for like Vanderbilt or whatever. Decided yet again to just, as the Thunder, steal the damn first pick. I don't even know how they got this. I'm gonna check in a second, but you know what? Oh, actually. All right, with our pick, we're gonna select Samuel Jackson, 19-year-old, mostly because he's young, so he could get a lot better. I'm gonna trade 3 second-round picks to the Hawks for 3 future second-round picks as well, because I don't want the 29th pick in the draft. Don't care about it. And this is a free agent already. I'm gonna re-sign him for sure. Man, I can't believe the Hornets waived the guard, James Harden. Just another move that's gonna bite him in the rear. Hashtag morons. LaMelo is down to re-sign, a little 3-year deal. So is Mataz, former teammate of LaMelo's brother, by the way. Just hit me. I don't know. So is Malik Beasley. We'll keep him around. And Mo Wagner. We will keep him around as well. We're gonna re-sign Rocky to a 4-year, $12 million deal. And honestly, yeah, like once again, some interesting free agents like, I don't know, Josh Hart or Michael Porter Jr. These dudes are always out here, but I like keeping our whole operation in-house. Like I'm not gonna sign nobody. I shout out to Trae Young. He must have accepted his player option because it took him an extra year to get out here. But Bronze for some reason went down overall. Mataz went up by 3. One of them's or a couple of them prior from the fact that I moved to a small forward. And then we do have to make 1 roster spot. To be honest, I'm just gonna draft the dude Samuel Jackson that we just drafted in a first-round pick to the Warriors for 2 first-round picks and just clear the roster spot that way. Because Steph will probably, I'd rather just keep like these 2 guys we got that are getting better, and Rocky and Asanu. I'd rather keep all of them, honestly. That's our future or whatever. I mean, the future is here. We're literally here, but it just felt like none of these moves really matter anyways, except for my guy Mataz. Look at that. We almost a 5-star lineup. Only promise Goga's like an 80, but I don't care. Okay, we are 29 and 21 this year. The Pistons and Cavs taking a bit of a leap over us in the standings. Things seem to be going okay so far. It says that Suggs is Suggs playing like much worse? I would say so, yeah. Which obviously Suggs is not movable. We are never trading Jalen Suggs at this point. We have won 2 championships, but that's just something interesting to mention. Maybe I'll take a few minutes from him, but nothing more than that. Mataz is our 4th most valuable player. Now this is a bit concerning because I feel like Goga was doing a lot better last year according to the advanced stats. See, Goga gets it. Goga's got a 5 3-point shot tendency. Now he has a 69 3-pointer with a 5 5 tendency. I like that. You know, once every, keep them on their toes, but like, don't go out there and just start chucking threes, you know? Now, am I scared enough this year to make a trade? Because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, no, because we won 2 straight rings. I want to see if this team alone can three-peat. If not, I might try and make this a real super duper dynasty, which it already kind of is, and make a trade in the offseason. But for now, I might just let it rock. Everybody's on basically 4-year deals. I mean, if I was to trade for somebody kind of like with LaMelo, it would have to be someone that really fits this team. And it would obviously be a center. Like, let's just be honest. Also, for the record, there's a few other teams on the come up like Zion and Cooper Flagg's Pelicans. They are the best team in the West. Granted, though, we match up with this team really well. They're also starting Chris Dunn. Shout out to Chris Dunn, still starting. We're almost like a mirror image of this team, especially with like Matas off the bench compared to their Trey Murphy. Honestly, I did look at trades. I exhausted options. I try to see if we can match up money in any way without trading our main pieces, but I don't think it's in the best cards for this season. I'd rather see what we can do. I mean, even look right here. We got 4 losses in the past week. Like, that's just a bad streak, you know? That's mid. We are 29-21 though, which is only 3 games out of even the play-in, but I'm still, hey, we're reigning champions. Screw it. We're gonna keep it pushing. Whole team young. We gonna get back. Don't worry. Okay, Luka finishes as the MVP. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year. Cade, clutch player. Jason Kidd, coach of the year, 59 wins. From what I could tell, as okay, Paolo made the 2nd team this year, 25-7-5. This is his best statistical year probably, but he also shot worse percentages in the last 2 years. And LaMelo also made the team. I don't like this because I don't know, I just don't. It's usually a bad sign in 2K. I don't want nobody on no teams. I want a team effort, period. That's it. But we did finish with 50 wins. I felt like we had a much better grasp the second half of the season. Regardless, we're playing Atlanta in the first round. They are a very good team. They did lose Trey though. They have Walter Clayton now, but they still have Risa Shea, and they're gonna win game 1. We're gonna win game 2 by 30. We held them to 70 points. I like that though. I like that's a tone setter. They're gonna win the next one. Okay, so we're looking a bit more rough around the edges right now, but we are gonna win in 6 in an OT game. So yeah. All right, I think maybe, damn, in the playoffs so far, Mo Wagner is playing like garbage, 24% from the field and shoot. So is Goga a little bit. All right, well, playing Detroit, they had the 6th man of the year, Josh Giddey, and they still have their same starting 5 with Ron Holland inserted now. They are gonna win game 1 by 20. We win game 2 by, what is this, 30, almost 40. We win game 3 by 20. They win game 4 by 10. They win game 5 by 8. This is it for all the marbles. Season on the line in Orlando. Okay, we are gonna probably force that game 7, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna do it. 14-point win. Can we fight our way to another championship, or is this gonna be the end of the road right here? Will it end in Detroit? All right, season on the line. 128 with 126 to go. I wonder what Coach Jamal thinks about all this. And LaMelo has fouled out of this game. That is huge. That is really bad. I am gonna switch Suggs onto, assuming he's obviously still in the game, Suggs onto Cade. Although we do have Anthony Black actually, so that's really not, yeah, actually defensively we should be even better off with LaMelo out the game. Yeah, Anthony Black has a 94 perimeter. He might just be better. Oh, never mind. Suggs is a 98. Damn, they're just both out here clamping. But you know what though? I might leave Anthony Black on him just because of the height. But Jalen's season, so we'll let him grab the matchup when he can. With that being said, though, first possession, Cade's gonna get the ball off the pass in from Jovic, I would think, right here. Yeah, pass into Cade in the corner against Anthony Black, and steps back, pulls a shot. He misses it. Good defense. Force him into a perimeter shot rather than a, you know, well, I guess kind of perimeter. It was still in damn near the paint. But Anthony Black's gonna take it at him. He stops. He's gonna pass it out to Paolo. Paolo against Ron Holland on the baseline. Oh my goodness. I was about to say he went super close to the baseline and he went out of bounds. Asar just subbed into the game, so they're gonna have Asar on, I think, Franz. And okay, Cade is gonna get right to the rim and fouled by Suggs, and that is his 5th. He just hit a mean spin move and got right to the rim, and that is first one is good. Season on the line, about to be down by 2 with 1:04 to go. Winner go home, game 7. Anthony Black with the ball. It looks like we're gonna get it to Paolo here, I would assume. Wait, maybe not. I don't know. Black is trying to get to the rim. Back out to, here goes Paolo to the rim. Paolo is gonna pull up, and that is good. There we go. 49 seconds to go. Huge shot by Paolo, taking it right to the defense, but stopping at the right before the paint. Do they have Jovic at center right now? Oh my God, we need to go to the rim. Matter of fact, we need to get boards too. Oh, Cade is gonna bully Suggs, and that is 40 seconds to go. Timeout. Damn near wish we could just double him, right? I mean, they don't really have another shooter except for Ivy out in the game, right? You I guess Jovic too. Ron's probably developed that shot as well, but all I know is Asar is not shooting the damn ball. Pass into Suggs. Suggs back to Goga. Back to Suggs. Over to Paolo. Paolo with the ball at the 3-point line. He's gonna pass it down to Goga. Goga, what the hell? That better be our ball. Oh, no way, it's Pistons ball. What was that? Can I challenge that? Hold on, let me see. Goga tried to pass it back to him. He threw it off of, that looks like it's off of Jovic though, for sure. I mean, that's literally the only reason. Hold on, can I see see something real quick? I go here and then I can't. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna play it straight up because if we can get one stop, we have one timeout left. We need the one stop with deathly bad intent. Actually, are they gonna foul? I don't think so. No. Okay, good. I just didn't know why they were pressing so high. I mean, I get it, but pass up to Cade. Cade with the ball. Cade to the right. Cade all the way to the rim. Cade blocked by Suggs. We'll call the timeout and slow it down. 22 seconds to go. What a block by Jalen Suggs. I'm happy I left him on Cade because he had the better badges than Anthony Black, despite the height. I mean, he's only 2 inches shorter than him, I think. But yeah, passing to Black with the ball. Who's it gonna go to here? Is he gonna take it? No, it's over to Paolo. Paolo has a lane layup. It's good. No timeouts for Detroit, but we need a stop. 15 seconds to go. Cade back up the other way, guarded by Suggs. Come on, Jalen. We trusted you. We've kept you here. You've hurt us this season. Don't hurt us again, please. Oh my goodness, Cade, pull up. It's good, and we don't have a timeout. Oh, that's about to be the season. Anthony Black full court. He bricked it, and that is game. Damn. Game 7 loss to Detroit. Well, 15 for 24 from Paolo, 36 points. What a run though. I won't lie. I don't even have a ill regard of anything of this. I mean, we lost, but what a run we have had. They got smoked by the Cavs. We probably would have lost to the Cavs this year, and the Cavs will win the championship. They were 57 wins, which is less than we both had last year. I think we both had 59, which only the Mavs had, and they beat the Mavs in the final 1v1 seed. But yeah, in the playoffs, I mean, we know what needs to be done. I mean, it's been a long time coming. We did re-sign that dude Rocky, who could end up being better than both of our centers as is. But yeah, I would imagine. Look at Mo. Mo shot 37% from the field in the playoffs, 25 from 3. Respect to Mo. I hope to keep most of the guys out here, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. Nikhil wasn't, you know, a lot of our bench guys I would say are replaceable at this point, but also like, you know, the vibes got to be right. So hey, but the big three, they're never splitting up. We're keeping these dudes together forever. Buddy Hield retired. Oh, don't we have that Lakers pick this year? Oh my goodness, Lakers pick 3rd best odds. Let's screw it. I'm gonna skip it. Let's see. It is gonna be 3rd. I'll take it. I will take that. I thought it was gonna drop, honestly. Oh, where's my guy at? Where is Jamal Mosley? Hey Jamal, don't you worry. You did nothing wrong. I mean, maybe you did, but it doesn't matter. You're still our guy. So I'm back. Welcome back. And we have the 3rd overall pick from that Lakers trade year 1 with Rui. Shout out to Rui. And this is a very good draft. We're out of that period of the overly realistic drafts. So we're now on to, I don't know, Lincoln Cosby, this dude Paul, Baba Oladipo. But forget the draft, low key. We could use this pick and get what we've been needing for a while now. Now, a question to have would be, considering the money, and I haven't even clicked on a trade yet, but would I be willing to trade? I mean, I don't think I'm willing to trade Anthony Black. We've just been through a lot with Anthony Black. But would I be willing to trade Matas to get an elite center? Okay, we have made a big time trade without trading, by the way, our 3rd pick. We have traded with the reigning Western champions, Dallas Mavericks. I do want to preface with that because I know this is kind of crazy, but we have gotten for Rocky Zafowski, Rui Hachimura, and Malik Beasley, we have received Derek Lively and I think 2 or 3 second-round picks as our center of the future, or our legit center. Now, I do want to say, so there was a few centers I was looking at out here. So specifically, I went here. I was looking for centers that made less than $30 million, so I didn't have to trade any of my major players. And if you look here, you will see like, well, here's the best ones. Yeah, so you see, oh, I accidentally clicked free agent. Okay, here you go. So Zubac was a thought. I didn't really want a player that's this much off of like the age gap of our guys. I wanted a player that was a bit younger. His salary would have been relatively easy to trade for. Another one was Walker Kessler, a bit more difficult to trade for, but another very good player. Added 6.5 wins to his team last season. And if you go 1 more down or 2 more down, it's Derek Lively. And I looked at Lively, and this man added, well, it said 11. Now it does this sometimes when you trade for someone. It says 9 now, but it was at 11 wins added. He averaged 10 and 9 for the Mavericks. He's gonna come out here and just dunk, run, block, play defense. At the end of the day, negotiation. They accept the damn trade. Well, there you go. They'll get some good players. Shoot, they actually might have had, did Kyrie or AD retire yet? Because I don't know. And another, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Those weren't the only guys I went to go trade for. One player who is not currently untouchable is Giannis. Giannis is not untouchable, but I don't want to trade for him. I do not want to trade this. It would take this package right here, which, by the way, I mean, we just got Lively, so this is over with now, but I was going to put Giannis at center, obviously, but we would have had to have traded something like this. Matas. I mean, look at this. We got Anthony Black, Matas, Goga, Mo Wagner, and Nikhil, and we still can't make this trade happen. And these are all, you know, tenured Magic players at this point. So this obviously leaves us, which I'm probably going to hold on to all of our centers. These are just our guys. I can't trade Mo Wagner. I got his brother on the damn team. And then from there, I mean, we could just low-key just draft with a 3rd pick and maybe play dude, whoever we draft. But we also You know what? Actually, this could be also the first year because I traded the only rotational dude I traded was Malik Beasley. So shout out to him. But this can also finally be the first time that we just play Assad Newell. He's been sitting here for years. I actually probably would have traded him, but he has a team option right now, so he's not tradable. All right, so with the third pick in the draft, we are going to be able to select. Looks like it'll be Lincoln Cosby, who is a wing, 79 overall, all NBA ceiling. I'm gonna go ahead and just take him with the 20, whatever the hell pick this is. I'm gonna take Malachi Jordan because he's got Hall of Fame potential. Thank you very much. And then with our last pick, I'm gonna select Davion Thompson. Actually, that's not our last pick. I'm gonna trade this one though, the Sixers, for 2 seconds because I don't want it. So yeah, here we go. Draft Lincoln Cosby. I might play this dude out the gate, off the rip. All right, in free agency, I did get I wouldn't say cheesy, but a little bit exhausted our options on what we could possibly do. So I decided with Malik Beasley, you can't kill the man. You can kill the man, but you can't kill the idea. So I brought in Gary Trent Jr. just in case, because if you think about it, we still aren't like a heavy 3-point shooting team. Malik did play that role for us. I mean, we got Nikhil still, but if we were to bring in one of the big men off the bench to play, then, you know, that's kind of, you know, clogging up the team. Also signed this dude, Isaiah Evans from Duke. See, considering though that he just went up by 1 overall, I might trade him right now because I kind of signed him assuming he would get a little bit better. But yeah, I think we have to clear up like 3 roster spots, so it might get kind of interesting right now. I might be getting a haul of picks in a few minutes. Yeah, we have 3 extra roster spots. So I'm gonna trade Isaiah Evans to the Mavs for another Lakers pick. Consider this in addition to the the Lively trade, and I'll play it ethically. We'll trade this dude they just gave us for 2 second-round picks. Hopefully he doesn't hate me for this, but we're gonna get rid of our coach's son, at least in theory, and trade him to Memphis for 2 firsts, Josiah Mosley. And lastly, I'm gonna trade our second-round pick, Davion Thompson, to the Kings for a first-round pick, and that should be good. So hopefully we can get back to prime time now. All right, so starters, obviously Lively now is going to start at center, and I'm going to give him 30 minutes off the rip. And then off the bench, it's Buzelis, Anthony Black, Nikhil. I am going to give a shot to Lincoln Cosby with 10 minutes a game, our 3rd overall pick. I mean, he is the 3rd overall pick, so he should be good. And I'm actually going to play Mo as our backup center with 10 minutes. They want me to play Assad Newell, which is pretty funny because once again, I have yet to play this dude at all, and maybe he deserves it, but I'm going to play Mo over him. Gary Trent, obviously, well, because Gary Trent's not, you know, it'd be between Gary Trent and the rookie, but I'm going to play him over Goga because Goga doesn't really provide offense. I like what Mo brings off the bench offensively. I mean, he did shoot 44% from 3 last year and 48 from the field. It has been 1 week of the season and Franz already wants to re-sign, which shouldn't be too surprising though. I even kept his brother around through an offseason where he probably should have been traded. Granted, he's still in the rotation though. And Jalen Suggs also wants to re-sign, so welcome back. And so does Nikhil, so welcome back. They just love it out here. Orlando. Anybody in the comments from Orlando? Y'all like Orlando? I know one Magic fan. He might be watching this video right now, but he lives in LA. He's a damn, y'all know, y'all, everybody got a friend. By the way, we've lost 2 games so far. There goes the 3rd. Oh, 4. Does everybody out there have a friend that's like, oh yeah, I'm a fan of this team because that was the first game I ever watched, and it's like Utah and he lives in, I don't know, Jersey? I will say that's still kind of the same thing with me because the first games I genuinely remember watching was when Jeremy Lin was playing, so the exact same thing kind of happened, but it just so happened to be the Knicks, so that worked out because, you know, I live here. But I think my friend who's a what's it called, a Magic fan from LA wanted to be a Magic fan because he just wanted to hate on the Lakers when they were in the finals against them. I think that's what he told me. We're 41-13. For some reason we have became garbage in the past like 3 weeks, in case you noticed, but I'm not really gonna read too much into it. This is a weird stretch. So far on the season, same stuff as usual for the most part. Mo is playing extremely well off the bench this year. 58 from the field, 51 from 3. Lincoln Cosby is giving us 6.5 points. He's not giving us a 3-point shooting that Malik would have, but he is doing a bit more in general than Gary Trent would do as well. And I mean, yeah, we're the first seed in the conference. I would assume we might be the best in the league. We're behind the Pelicans by half a game. So yeah, back to the Kings. And honestly, if we won this year, I might cap off the video at 3 rings. I've kind of just been going because we won so early. I just wanted to make it into a dynasty, but hopefully we can win. So Luka wins another MVP. Coach of the year, Jamal Mosley, 66 wins. Forget everybody else, all these weak players. LaMelo did make the 3rd team, 24, which is his most since getting here. 24 points, 8 assists. I'm not really sure. You know what? Maybe a contributor was that he shot his best percent in many years. I mean, I don't know. He's been pretty consistent in just about everything. Still have no all defense players this whole time, by the way, despite the fact that we've been like the best. I checked, and even last year we were the 3rd best defensive team, and Lincoln Cosby made the all-rookie first team. Shout out to him. We end up as the 1st seed. Obviously we are just a little bit better than New Orleans, but we are 13 wins better than anybody on the East, so we have bounced back full-fledged. And yeah, this year we are the 3rd best offensive team and the 2nd best defensive team, actually, to the 2nd seeded Detroit, but I'll take it. I'll allow that. That's fine. You don't gotta be perfect. All right, Toronto 1st round. They have Khalil Ware now, and they have Devin Booker. I don't know why my eyes is just kind of averted from that. Maybe because he's in Toronto. That's kind of weird. But y'all think Devin Booker is ever going to leave the Suns? I don't know. Every time I do one of these, he's so easy to trade for. Like I could have, it was funny, is I could have traded for Devin Booker year one of this video. I think they offered me him for like Anthony Black, and I don't remember. It was probably Suggs and someone else to be fair. But second round, we're playing the Sixers, Maxey, McCain, Dalton Connect, Dayron Holmes, and Nicholas Claxton. We are going to go down 2-1, tied 2-2. That was weird, but we win eventually. And the Pistons, they have only lost one game themselves in the playoffs so far. We are going to play them yet again. They have Pascal Siakam, who's a great fit. I really like Pascal. That's my guy. I rock with Pascal. Like even last year when the Knicks played the Pacers, I'm just always happy to see a Pascal bucket, and it's really annoying when it's against you. He just has a good skill set. All right, well, I don't even remember what game this is, but we're gonna win this one by, what is this, 8 points. 46 from LaMelo in this one. We go up 2-1, tie it 2-2 now. They tie it 2-2, and oh boy, they are cooking us. And the defense really, well, I mean, their offense was nuts too, but held us to 99 points. LaMelo was being a free throw merchant this game. Paolo was 2 for 13. Pascal Siakam, maybe I like him a little bit too much. I don't know. He's out here clamping on my players. And close game. I think we should be good though. Yeah, we're gonna win it by 6. 20 from Paolo. 3-3 series in Orlando. Oh boy, this is not looking good, but we're not fully out of it yet. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's a 6-point game with 2:30 to go. I'm gonna jump in. This is huge. It's game 7, right? Yeah. I probably should have shortened the rotation by now and taken out the rookie. I don't know. Is that, oh my, I thought that was Caruso, but it's Jordan Wall. Anyways, passing to Giddey. Where is, okay, Cade's in the corner again. Do we have one of the young dudes in? What the hell is he in the game for? Oh no. Real quick, just while what's his name's in the game, make sure Suggs is guarding Cade. Good God. Why is Lively so out on the perimeter? What are we doing? What are y'all doing? How did that work so well? And how many timeouts we have left? 2. Never mind. Just why is Fleming in the game? I don't know, but well, screw it. We're gonna run it at this point. Fleming, the spin, Fleming to the rim. Okay, I guess he gives Cade his 3rd foul. Not like that matters. Only 2 minutes to go. Fleming to the line. First free throw is good. Who just subbed out? And he missed the 2nd free throw. Okay, so LaMelo has to be fouled out again, which is really annoying. Yeah, he's fouled out. So is Fleming about to run the rest of the game? I don't know where Anthony Black probably would have subbed in by now, but anyways, oh my goodness, Cade to the rim, he gets fouled. All right, yeah, Anthony Black subs into the game. That's better, but we're about to be down by 9 points with 2. Is there any chance that we could do this? Anthony Black against Giddey, nasty matchup, just like skill set wise, and Anthony Black takes a disgusting layup and it goes in. That's a 7-point lead for us, or for them, 7-point deficit for us. Suggs picks up Cade, and oh my God, he just got cooked by a hezzy. Cade's trying to get to it. Come on, we got Derek Lively on the team too now. Come on, man, lock in. I mean, doesn't really change much in this portion of the gameplay, but anyways, oh my goodness, Cade to the corner. Cade, oh wait, maybe it does. Lively with the stop, and oh, it might be their ball. Damn, that was huge too, but they're only gonna have 14 seconds, but that was great defense by Lively. Definitely much better than Goga was playing, because we already said it early on. Goga's defense ratings were not that good. All right, pass out Asar. Hey, sag off, please. Oh no, he's gonna go over, isn't he? He went under. Oh, he went under. There it is. Come on, he's with us. There we go. Paolo guarded by Giddey. Paolo to the right, to the rim. He passed it down to Suggs. That was a tough pass. He missed it. He got it back, and he gets blocked. Rebound by Lively again to Suggs for the mid-range. He misses again. Jalen Suggs, what are we doing? Oh my God, Jalen Suggs might have just thrown away the game, and there goes what's his name, Duran, for the dunk. Damn, I thought it was gonna be it. I thought it was gonna be the year that we get back, and yeah, let's just get out of here at this point. But matter of fact, I just thought about it. We're 27 seconds. Lively at the line. Hits one. Could anything happen here? I don't know why. All right, I'll be honest. I jumped back in to get a picture for the thumbnail, and then I peeped that Lively was at the line with this much time left. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna cheese it. What if they miss here? Oh, come on. Show me they miss. Show me they miss. Thompson 3-point shot miss. Black rebound. I'm cheesing. 20 seconds. We're down by 4. Come on. Do some BS. Hit a 4.5-point play from the Gatorade logo. Or what was that one thing they used to do in the All-Star weekend? I don't know. Pass in, Franz. Pass it back out for a 3, please. He's going to dribble out for a 3. He's going to take the 3. He's going to miss the 3. That was disgusting. All right. Well, yeah, series over. We lose by 6. 30 from Paolo. We didn't deserve it. All right. Well, that's really tough. That sucks. And Cade and Zion win the conference MVPs, and they just came back from like 3-0 down and won the championship. KCP retired, and so did Doc Rivers. He went back to the Clippers, by the way. way. We have wow, the Nets have a lot too, but we have the 4th, 7th, and 9th odds in the draft. Could it end up being anything? Maybe some. Oh, now they just dropped to 6, 8, and 9. All right, well, this might have to be the year where we doubled down, quadrupled down. And can I check some real quick, actually? So Lively, when he was on the Mavs, he added 11 wins. He added 7 wins here. That's still very good. I'm not gonna, you're gonna add less wins when the team is better as well. So, and LaMelo has taken the lead, at least he did last year. Anthony Black, I know he's a great defender, 88 overall, but just a win and a half added to the team. That's kind of tough. That's my guy. But if we could like solidify, I don't know, man. All right, we have just traded a haul to the Indiana Pacers. Low key a culture shock of a haul, because can I be honest? This all started off because I just wanted one player. I really just wanted Andrew Nembhard. I like Andrew Nembhard. I think he's a cool player. He was cooking yesterday in the playoffs for the Pacers. And in general, I even had to, this is another dude I respect when the Knicks played the Pacers last year, because the dude's out here hitting tough mid-range buckets, whatever. He's also one of the better defenders out here. He has a 99 mid-range shot. He also has a 91 perimeter defense. He further enforces that perimeter defensive thing. And we're going to have him next to Buzelis, Lively, Anthony Black off the bench. As you can see, I kept all of them. And not only did I get Andrew Nembhard, I also just got the 2nd pick in the draft. And we still have picks 6, 8, and 16. I traded pick 9. Look at this haul I had to trade for this. And this isn't that crazy, but it's just a lot. Nikhil, Goga Batadze, Mo Wagner. Yes, both of our former championship rotation centers. King Fleming, a 2031 first-round pick, and the 8th pick in the draft. I think it was the 8th pick. Never mind. It was the 9th pick. We traded that to them. So we now have picks 2, 6, 8, 16, and 2 of the 2nd round. And we have still a restricted free agent, Asad Newell, who might actually have to play now. But the reason why I finally actually fully went ahead and locked in is because I noticed that Eric Dampier Jr. is out here. He's the biggest player on the draft. Well, literally and figuratively. I just need him to fall to 2. That's it. That's all I need. And I really do, honestly. I low-key, I damn near can't even risk it. Let me see. The Nets have the 1st pick, and the Nets have mad picks up here too. I don't want to give them any more picks, but if I can, I would like to move up. Which pick is, wait, did I just say Orlando? Wait, do that again? Orlando unprotected, 1 pick to move up. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do it. Screw it. And I know that he wasn't even ranked number 1, but I didn't want no BS to happen. Eric Dampier, welcome to the team. So this is gonna be our backup center immediately, and Brooklyn is gonna take Cameron Marshall number 2. Respect. We also have a bunch more picks, so honestly, I'm just gonna keep them. Let's see. Bentley Lusa Kano, Tim Duncan Hall of Fame ceiling, Kevin Wheatley Hall of Fame ceiling, Edmund Cardinal Hall of Fame ceiling. Didn't even show a player, just Hall of Fame period. And Wilson Bass All NBA ceiling. I don't know. We can't. There's no way we can get all these players, but whatever. Like we can't keep all of them. So our rotation is already set as is, which shouldn't be too surprising. We actually have 15 players on the dot right now, but I am gonna keep them in purgatory. Re-sign Asad Newell just in case the other center isn't good either that we just drafted year 1. It's actually this might be your best chance at playing. And we'll get rid of Gary Trent. Shout out to Gary Trent. How did he play this year? Well, actually, I didn't play him. What am I talking about? And I'm gonna trade that 1 2nd-round pick. We're gonna trade Wilson to the Warriors for a 1st, and that's it. That's all 15 roster spots. So Anthony Black went up by 2. By the way, I haven't changed the shot tendency once this entire video. Anthony Black's still at 58. Paolo's actually at 86. LaMelo's at 99. Franz has been at 79 like the entire time. So is Suggs. Suggs should probably be a little bit higher. But with how the lineup is, I don't really want him to shoot more anyways. And yeah, all of our young players got a little bit better. So hopefully this could be the last year we could just cap this off with a championship, which is kind of weird because it feels like I'm like fiending for one, but we already have 2. I'm gonna run the exact same rotation again this year, except Eric Dampier and Andrew Nembhard are off the bench now, playing a little bit. All right, at the deadline, we're 36-12, just a little bit better than the Pistons and a little bit worse than the Jazz, who are now number 1 in the league, led by AJ DeBonsta, Mikal Bridges, Denny Avdia, Neemias Queta. We might have like a league, what's the word? Investigation where you don't really need a great center in 2K. Like, shout out to Neemias Queta. I mean, he's doing his job, but he's 80 overall. My point, might take a little bit less to do the job. Eric Dampier is playing all right so far. He's actually at a pure 0 on wins added, so I don't know if that's not really that good, but we're gonna let him rock. Paulo's ready to re-sign. Doesn't want to let me front load his contract, but that's okay. Same goes for Anthony Black and Derek Lively. Luka wins MVP. Elijah Arenas most improved. Jamal Mosley coach of the year, 64 wins. I didn't really look up or check anything since the All-Star break, so I guess we finished as the best. 25-8 from LaMelo to make another All-NBA team. And yeah, 64 wins was the best in the East, best in the league. It's actually Luka's team that's tied with us. Or not tied, they're the best in the West. We have the 7th best offense and the best defense in the NBA. Should have just got better with Nemhard, so that makes sense. And first round playing the Raptors again. We gonna lose any games to them. We lost the first game. We lost another game and we win in 6. Second round against Philadelphia, same old. Played them last year, I think. And we are gonna lose 2 and lose a 3rd. Hold on, let me check some stuff. I mean, we're playing pretty normal. This is just on the players at this point. I don't know. They're telling me to bench Franz for Buzelis. That's kind of wild. But most importantly, we're just gonna double down on Paolo and LaMelo right now with 40 minutes each. I'm giving 30 to Franz and 24 to Montas. I guess they are only like a 1 overall difference at this point. Now we about to lose. I mean, if we lost our mojo, man, I don't know what to tell you. We might have just lost it. We might have lost our dog. We are gonna lose another year. And honestly, I got one more in me. That's it. That's all I got for you. We end up with the 7th pick in the draft. I might just trade it right now. I really don't want to make a pick selection right now. You know, it really doesn't matter. Let me just go try and select the best player. Dominic Morrow, All-NBA ceiling. Welcome to the team. Said he can be Klay Thompson. We might need that. I'm gonna trade all 3 of our 2nd round picks to, we'll trade 2 to the Wizards and 2 to the Blazers. Sorry that I just made a team better maybe. We have 16 players on the roster, so I'm definitely not signing anybody. Cosby goes up to an 86. Newell's up to an 83. Dampierre's up to an 82. And then the rest of the guys are out here. This dude Edmund Cardinal did not get any better or nothing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trade him to the Lakers for 2 firsts. We have had a bunch of Lakers firsts in this video, and this is it. I'm officially declaring this is for sure the final year. Matter of fact, I'm going to, yeah, you know what, they don't even want to play Dampier this year. They want to finally get Newell a shot. Why not? And also, I'm gonna put it on automatic for the coaching. Let it rock, hands off, give it to Jamal Mosley. At the deadline, we are back to being, we're 3 games out of the first seed, but kind of mediocre. LaMelo, I'll give you one last contract. I'm not even gonna take no money from you. Matter of fact, Nemhard, oh wow, they don't really want much money at all. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're not changing none. We're just gonna see if we go in a ring or whatever. We actually went on a tear the second half of the season, and I think we're the best team in the East, but not the league though. 54 in the East, but that's 2nd best in the league behind Dallas, who now is Trae Young. No AD, no Kyrie, but they have Trae Young, VJ Edgecombe, and Daniel Gafford. Oh, they do have Kyrie. Kyrie's on the bench. That is kind of wild. What the hell? What year is it? He's 39. This is it. This is the last year. All right, well, let's see. Playing first round, playing Chicago. Oh my goodness, we go down 2-0 off the rip. We are going to win in 6 though. Detroit 2nd round, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Sixers again, 3rd round. We go up 3-2. Of course, there's no other way this can go than a game set. Oh my God, and it's gonna be a blunderous, absolutely cooked game 7. And damn, you know what? Yeah, you know what I don't like? I feel like Paolo and LaMelo, like, why did they not shoot that much in that game? Whatever. I guess they also just weren't playing that well. Well, hey man, your Orlando Magic, it is 2031. Gave it one more shot, but out of the 5 years so far, at least out of the first 2 years, we won 2 championships. Haven't been back since, but that's okay. We gave you all a little dynasty, a little something. Hey, out of all these years since 2019, we are the only repeat or even duplicate championship, right? Every single other one is different, except for us. We're 101 for real. So Orlando, we did something special in this. It was nice to get some early rings. Anyways, it has been real. It has been fun, but ain't been real fun. Shout out to Corey Joseph. Shout out to DJ Augustine. Shout out to Andrew Nicholson. And shout out to Daryl Armstrong. And I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Good.